welcome to the HVAC Diaries. This episode of the HVAC Diaries is brought to you by New Calgon. How are you guys this week? Did you have a good week? You guys know I've been counting down. This is my final vlog before I take a very long break for school. Actually, the timing of me doing the vlogs, I'm actually going to be heading into my second week of school by the time you're watching this. I start school tomorrow, but for you guys, my second week will start tomorrow, if that makes sense. So, I'm really excited to go through school and for it to be over. I'm not excited to go to school. I'm actually very stressed out and scared and nervous about it. I feel like there's a lot on the line for me. I have really high expectations of myself, and I have a really hard time with refrigeration school. Like, I find it very challenging. So I am going to have a new routine for the next little while, which is going to be study, eat, sleep, gym, study, eat, sleep, gym, study, eat, sleep, gym, repeat for 12 weeks. So I will be taking a break from social media, but knowing me, I'm going to find a reason or an excuse to make some kind of content because I just really love making content. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But before that, I have some HVAC adventures for you this week. We actually had a pretty decent week, being my last week. So we'll start with the prep cooler at the pizza place. That's the one I mentioned a couple weeks ago that had the refrigerant leak. Oh, it's so cute. It's so little. So the guy ordered a new evaporator coil, and he gets most of his parts himself. And I think it's because he gets them through Domino's. They've maybe got an account with the big parts supplier or whatever. So he usually supplies his own parts, which is, for this guy, which is fine. Usually we don't like that. Well, we like to get our own parts because we know what we need to order. And if they get the wrong part, like it just creates an unnecessary weirdness between us. So we usually get our own parts. But in this case, Domino's gets their own parts. Oh my gosh, how many times can I say parts? Okay. So the old one had refrigerant leaks. It had like a whole bunch of pinhole refrigerant leaks in it. So we just replaced the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna start undoing the sides of this thing.
Yeah, so take out that plate.
Oh, that plate.
It's dropping out. And then that side plate, that's it.
Hello. Hi. Hello. I just want to light. And this too.
I'll wrap that around the expansion valve.
If we undo these two, at least
drop it down.
Yeah, there'll be some place for it to go either this way or that way because.
Okay, now we can take that out and sweat that, and hopefully we'll be able to
Well,
get.
let's get the coil up first.
Yeah.
What's holding us back?
Nothing.
Okay.
You're holding us back. There you go.
Too much there.
All right.
There's a spare screw there somewhere.
Got the new coil all brazed in and mounted and everything. I used some new Calgon Permawrap insulated foam tape to cover the TXV bulb nice and snug.
Should I leave this for purpose? Not good. That's good. Open is on the. What's your view, Matt?
We also did a quick HVAC maintenance at a residence. The most beautiful house with the most stunning views, you guys. Check out this view. Oh my gosh. This house, this house has a bedroom, a full-size bedroom for wrapping paper. It's a whole room for wrapping paper and crafts. All right, let's get this filter. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to do it one-handed. Okay. And another full-size bedroom with a plastic toy train set in it. I mean, these are rich people things, you guys. They have the most stunning attic, the most beautifully crafted attic. They have the nicest attic space though. Look at this. So nice, with a walkway and everything.
So this is just air movement.
Sweet. So we love going to work there. So we just do a quick maintenance, like a winter maintenance, change the filters, do a once over on everything.
Why is this?
Did find a very dead, soggy, mushy mouse on the capacitor. Oh no. Oh, it's frizzed. When I try to flick it off, the thing, it just disintegrated. It was just a piece of mush. Ugh. Gross. Honestly, I think we're just gonna change the capacitor because this is what's left of the mouse. It's literally disintegrated. Like, I don't want to touch that. This, he just fired up and I'm like sitting right here. This is where the mouse was. Why is... And then later that day, actually, that same day, we went to a pizza place, a different pizza place, and their little condenser fans weren't running. They've got these little axial fans. They're like square. They kind of look like computer fans. They're square and plastic, and the blades are not very strong at all. So both of them weren't working. We're like, that's a bit strange. Like, too much of a coincidence that both at the same time died. So I got my head back in there, and the space is so tight. Like, they don't move anything. Anyway, it's always such hard access. There's another mouse.
There's another mouse?
Yeah.
There's another mouse. You want my pliers?
Yeah. So I get in there and I'm like, oh no, there's a dead mouse on the bottom fan. So I kind of get that out a little bit and then flick it, and so it spins, and I flick the top one. The top one's not spinning, so I look a little bit carefully. I'm like, oh no, there's another dead mouse on the top of it. Oh, it's so gross. And it's so difficult because the fan blades are really close together. And so I'm trying to use a needle nose pliers, and the way that everything is in there, the pliers don't go far enough, and then because of where they are, they don't open enough for me to grab the little mouse. Oh. Anyway. Both of them are running now. And speaking of really gross jobs, oh my gosh, you guys. We're called to our packaging company they've got this massive printing machine with various chillers along various processes that they do. And one of the tanks, there's water and glycol in one of the tanks. It's actually a very small tank. They call us, they're like, A, the tank is empty, and B, it looks contaminated. So we went there, and this is what we found.
Oh, that's like moldy.
That's worse than moldy.
Wow, that's disgusting.
So we cleaned it up. I used the new Calgon turbo tank to get in there and spray it in all directions. They've got this long wand with like a sideways sprayer. So yeah, that worked really well. When we had cleaned the tank sufficiently enough for this purpose, we went to fill it up with regular water, but our transfer pump wasn't working. So Trevor spent some time get it going, and he did such a good job. He got the thing going again.
There's
A little
losing
pump that couldn't. Oh no. Oh, it must have, maybe it fell out of the truck or something. She did.
Huh.
Totally seized. No way.
What was that?
You can fix everything?
Your baby stuck that in.
Now it's not going at all.
Getting stuck again.
So obviously all of those videos were about the liquid transfer pump that has stopped working. We just grabbed it from the truck. We were like, yeah, we need to fill this tank with water, bring the pump. Pump's not working. So Trev took it apart, started running again, put it back together. No, it's not pumping water. So I'm gonna grab some penetrating oil, some lubricant, and see if we can get her going. Whew. It's quite a walk. We have some coil in here, which is what I want. Not WD-40. There it is. Ha ha ha. Let's put that back nice. Flat. Alright, so I missed the oil pot, but she's working. So we filled the tank, and as we were filling it, we found the leak that they were talking about. They're like, I don't know where it's leaking in the system, and we found it for them. It was pretty evident. They've got this little like plate heat exchanger, and one of the sides of it was just spewing out of there.
Squirting all over the fucking wall. Oh, there it is.
From where?
Right there.
Oh, wow.
Can you grab a...
Yeah. They're going to deal with that. They're going to repair that on site, and then we're going to go back and fill the tank with distilled water and the proper glycol mix. We also changed a couple of humidifier pots into humidifiers in one of their printing rooms. They've got a massive HP printing machine there, and it needs the correct humidity in that room. It's a closed room. So yeah, they've got 2 humidifiers in there. Both of them had to have new pots. Actually, one of them, we also had to replace the drain solenoid valve in it as well, which is a really basic and easy thing to change. But yeah, so we got that done. We're also replacing this drain solenoid here.
Have you ever seen a humidifier pot?
Oh, whoops.
It's still there.
Yep. Trevor and I spent one morning replacing a double shafted fan motor, blower motor, in a really old furnace. The furnace is from 1995. I think I mentioned that before in a previous vlog. Anyway, so that motor finally arrived and we replaced it together. I just love working with him. Like, I feel so grateful and so thankful that I get to work with him, that sometimes our days are just so enjoyable. Like, just kind of like shooting the shit together and him teaching me things, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss working with him for the next 12 weeks. But anyway. Yeah, we can get rid of that switch completely.
No, I have to keep it.
So our blower has to slide along these guides up here and here. And in order to pull this out, it looks like we have to remove this box. But obviously there is a hidden screw right in there. Yes. So that's gonna make it fun, is the word we'll use. All right.
Okay. Flip it. No, your way. Don't like spraying lots of it.
No, I do. Go for it.
Oh, look at it seeping. Still going down?
Yep.
Got it?
Yes, I do. just gonna put
I'm
it
gonna leave
on
it for
you.
you.
Perfect. Right.
This is extra important because it's a dual shaft motor. So if you do this wrong, you've got two motors going the wrong way.
Right. Makes sense. Okay.
So I can't tell if anything is happening, but if clients can, then yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Okay. All right, where are we going here?
You gotta go up.
Yeah.
You gotta push it in, tilt it up.
Tilt it up. There we go.
Just double check that's all the way in. Yeah. We have this so put that back up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And our last job of the week, I got to do something I love doing, you guys. We replaced a water source heat pump unit in that building. Just a little 1 ton, like 12K unit. It's very tiny. So I was like, when we picked up the unit, I was like, oh my gosh, this day's gonna be a breeze. Just a little baby unit, let's get her done. But when we got there, you guys, obviously the access in that ceiling space was so dumb, so impossible. There's just so much jumbled stuff up there that you have to work around. And I have to like squeeze myself between these two ceiling tiles. And I get to go up there because my shoulders fit in there. So I situate myself up there. And then I'm like literally working with this unit like right there. I'm just like trying to undo the control cables and like, it's so ridiculous. But anyway, as always, we got it done.
Yeah, I see it now. Got a sprinkler head on the tile there. Yeah, it would, yeah, I mean, either way, the 8 guys put in 2 points. I'd rather keep that in there than showing stuff. But no problem. They're not going to give us civic action for the tree roll, right?
Okay, here she comes.
That's why we have to check and see.
exactly. Yeah. Okay.
But the cool thing about this job, you guys, they had an office dog. And the dog wouldn't leave us alone. He just wanted to play and play and play. He kept bringing a ball and other toys. And so Dad threw it, then Trev threw it, and I'm like, I want to turn. So I got to throw the thing for the dog. But I want a new job, you guys. Throw it from again. Throw it. Yes.
You are his new friend.
All right, back to work.
Hinges. So not happening.
No? Okay. Are you ready? I was like, I can't work like this. I can't work under these conditions. If there's a dog here, I'm playing with the dog. We got our job done. We got it done. Hassle, a big hassle, but we got her done. And then when she was running, you guys, I have never heard such a quiet unit. That thing didn't rattle. It didn't buzz. It would just hummed along. Like, I was even like, to my dad, I'm like, is it running? He's like, yeah, let's go. What? It's so quiet. I love it. You guys, this unit is so quiet. No rattle, no buzz, nothing. It's amazing. It's so nice. All right, guys. Well, that's all the HVAC adventures I have for you for a while now. I hope you enjoyed all of them so far. I have been making these vlogs for over 2 years now. Can you believe that? So I am kind of looking forward to taking a little bit of time off. But yeah, knowing me and my desire and need to make content, you'll probably see me. But I am finishing school. I write my final exam on February 5th, I think is the Friday. And then after that, I'm doing something majorly exciting. So I'll probably vlog about that. But you're going to have to wait until after Christmas. So if I don't see you before then, be amazing. Keep rocking. I'll be on Instagram. And I'm also just a message away. So I know I'm really terrible at replying to comments. I'm going to really try and do better at that going forward. But yeah, hit me up in the comments. And otherwise, I'll see you next year, 2025. And I will be, not hopefully, but I will be fully qualified by then. I will be a journey person. Okay, bye. That little dog's got the tiniest sweater and it is not walking. That guy is dragging that dog. That damn crow better move along, sir. I can't even see you. Where are you? I just hear you. I can hear you. Good. Cause the acids and stuff from the tomatoes that they kept in there from going. Is that right? Can I even say that? This story is so long-winded and not going anywhere. With a few different chillers for various processes on the process. What do you call that? I don't know. The processes. Why can't I say the word? So we're called to our packaging. Just a one little. Oh my gosh. Anyway.